Before we get started, if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and like this video. All right, so you're interested in mezzanine financing for commercial real estate, huh?
Sounds like it.
Well, you've come to the right place because we're going to break it all down for you.
Yeah, we're going to unpack all the details on this unique financing tool.
So what is mezzanine financing?
Well, it's a type of financing that sits right in between senior debt and equity.
Okay, so senior debt being like a typical bank loan.
Exactly like your traditional mortgage.
And equity is?
Well, that's your own skin in the game.
The cash you bring to the table.
Right.
Okay, so mezzanine financing kind of bridges the gap between the two.
Exactly. And it's particularly appealing to certain investors for a few reasons.
Okay, let's dive into that. Why is this so appealing?
Well, let's start with the fact that it offers this unique blend of debt and equity features.
So it's like a hybrid approach.
Exactly. And it's that hybrid nature that makes it so attractive.
Attractive how?
Well, for one, it allows real estate investors to amp up their leverage.
Meaning they can borrow more with less of their own money down.
Yeah.
Right. And that can potentially lead to greater returns.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal here. Borrow more, potentially bigger returns. What else?
Well, mezzanine financing often comes with these things called warrants or conversion options.
Ooh, those sound kind of fancy. Break it down for me.
Sure. Think of a warrant like a little bonus for the lender.
Okay.
If the property value takes off, they can essentially swap their loan for a piece of the ownership.
So they get a slice of the pie.
Right. And that potential for upside, that's what makes it attractive to those lenders.
Okay, so it's not just about the interest payments. They're looking for that potential big win down the road.
Exactly. They're betting on the success of the project.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, when we talk about real estate projects, where does mezzanine financing typically come into play?
Well, you'll often see it used in situations where traditional financing might fall short.
Like,
say you're looking to acquire a large commercial property, or maybe you're tackling a big development project.
these are not your average flips.
No, not at all. These are complex projects, usually involving experienced real estate investors.
Okay, so this isn't for the faint of heart.
Not really. You need to know what you're doing.
Speaking of knowing what you're doing, how does this whole thing actually play out in the real world?
All right, so let's say you found this amazing property.
Prime location.
Right. But the bank is only willing to lend you, say, 60% of the purchase price.
That's a pretty common scenario.
Yeah, so you've got this gap to fill. You could use your own equity, but
that ties up a lot of capital.
Exactly, and that's where our mezzanine financing friend steps in.
The hero of the hour?
Right. A mezzanine lender might provide that additional 20% or 30% you need.
So you can preserve your own cash.
Right. Keep that powder dry for other opportunities.
Makes a lot of sense. But hold on. We talked about higher interest rates and those warrants. What else should investors be aware of?
Well, it's crucial to have a solid exit strategy in place.
Meaning?
How are you going to pay back that mezzanine loan?
Right, because it's not going to sit there forever.
Exactly. So typically there are a few ways to exit.
Lay them on me.
The most common is refinancing.
So once the property's up and running, generating income.
Right. You might secure a traditional loan and use that to pay off the mezzanine debt.
Got it. What are the other options?
Well, you could sell the property.
And the sale proceeds cover everything.
Yep, including that mezzanine loan. Or in some cases,
what's the wild card?
The mezzanine lender might convert their loan to equity.
So they become a part owner.
Right. It really depends on the specific terms of the deal.
Okay, so lots of possibilities. But it all comes back to having that plan in place.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm curious, who are these mezzanine lenders?
Well, it's not usually your typical bank.
More specialized.
Right. You're often looking at private investment funds, real estate investment trusts, or even high net worth individuals.
So players with a higher risk tolerance.
Exactly. They're looking for those investments that offer the potential for big returns.
They're swinging for the fences.
You could say that they're comfortable with the higher risk because they see the potential reward.
Makes sense. So this is a whole different ball game than going to your local bank for a mortgage.
Absolutely.
So you've really opened my eyes to this world of mezzanine financing. It sounds like a powerful tool, but definitely not for everyone.
Right. It's best suited for experienced investors who are comfortable with a certain level of risk.
But for those who are looking to maximize their returns and take their real estate game to the next level,
mezzanine financing can be a game changer.
No doubt about it. Well, this has been incredibly insightful. Thanks for shedding light on this complex topic.
Happy to help.
Now, for our listeners out there who are intrigued by the possibilities of mezzanine financing and want to leverage the power of business credit,
I'm listening.
Be sure to check out fixflipcredit.com.
What's that all about?
It's the best Business Credit Mastery Program online.
Sounds interesting.
It can show you how to potentially secure 0% interest business credit for your down payment or earnest money deposit.
Now that's something worth checking out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you're ready to unlock the potential of business credit, head over to fixflipcredit.com.
Can't hurt to learn more.
You got it. If you found this information helpful, hit that subscribe button and like this video.